So we just
This is
described
the
that
way.
Anodyne was killed for believing that you had 50 monitors.
I have the child.
Oh.
I have the child.
To quote a famous Imperial, I would like to see the baby.
I would like to see the baby. Yes.
How
That
He's
is
so
a lost
cute.
child. I take him and I grab him. I've got the child.
This is life size too, so this is the actual size of the fucking puppet.
He's so cute.
I just need to hold him like George Lucas does. Like a baby.
Like a baby. Or hold him like Pedro Pascal.
Like a coffee cup.
This is how I hold the child.
Every person he's ever encountered, that's not how you hold a child. That's how I hold my coffee. Coffee is not a child, but I love coffee like I like child.
That's how you're able to tell between him and his stunt doubles, is how they hold the baby.
I still love the fact that if you look at behind the scenes footage while he's voice acting, he holds a pillow to represent the child.
He also screams into it in between shots to get that gravelly voice. Fucking Pedro Pascal said, I guess it's like a bedroom voice, that's what people are saying. I'm like, sir, you don't know what you're doing to like 500,000 fangirls right now.
Or he does know.
That little fucker knows what he's doing.
Just remember, someone edited his Wikipedia said that he had one child.
I know.
It didn't last, but they did it.
Yeah. God, I gotta figure out where to put you.
In your lap.
I guess he could sit in my lap. Yeah.
He'll be like
Sit
a
on
little,
my knee.
he's like a little Easter egg. If the audience is like, "Hey, what's that in your?" Oh, it's Grogu.
Yeah. Every week, cycling between the for the Star Wars campaign, I cycle between a helmet and Grogu,
Or both.
or both. Both is good.
So what you do?
Check and see.
Get some like extra Eva foam and make a little baby helmet for Grogu.
Grogu. Mhm.
One week you have the helmet and so does Grogu. Everyone's like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
And you just lift him and be like, "This is the way."
This is the way.
Maybe by season
This is the
6,
way.
Grogu will have his lightsaber in his own helmet,
Yeah.
and then Din can be afraid of that.
Yep.
Grogu, put that down. No. With Grogu's eating habits, you think he would try to eat a lightsaber?
That
we
explain
live,
why he's. Yeah, we're live now.
Okay, I'm
That
still
would
gonna
ex-
tell the story.
That would
I'm a-
explain why he's not in the sequel movies.
That's
so
horrible.
I'm on Scruff right now, and I'm talking to this guy, and I was like, "I'm playing some D&D," and his response was, "What's that?" And
Well-
I immediately left him.
I was like, that's an unmatch.
That is an unmatched. That is a swipe left if I ever heard one.
But it can be the most attractive person on the planet. What's D&D? And you lost it.
And you lost it.
You were the chosen one.
I was dead at the time.
Okay, I just found a pink keyboard and mouse set. They both share just one USB
Ooh.
plug-in. It's so cute, but it's $70. But I want it.
All I'm saying is you can't stop all of us.
I'll put it on my wish list for
See-
now.
She's learning.
Just put it on my wish list.
Suddenly she starts getting like pink computer gears showing up at her door.
Oh my god.
Can't be mad at us when you get your whole pink computer set.
I know.
You just be
I mean,
like,
I added another headset to my wish list.
nice.
And a new pink wig. I'm in my pink phase again.
Gotta be that pastel goth.
I gotta be that pastel goth. Yes. Alrighty. Now let me pull up my... Because I don't take notes, I just try to remember where the fuck we stopped last. Ooh. You guys were in the crevasse
Yes.
after finding some loot.
Oh.
I'm trying to remember. Did you guys say you wanted to explore Area 7?
I believe
That room that's just like right north of the crevasse that you guys
Yes.
camped here for an hour?
I think Anodyne wanted to do the southern rooms first because there's two
Okay.
areas that I think.
Yeah,
connect.
there were two pathways that led to somewhere.
Did we explore them or did we?
You guys ended with a short rest.
Okay.
You guys have been short resting for an hour, so and I already had you guys mark that on your character sheets.
Okay.
I do remember Anodyne saying that he wanted to check out those two passageways that were on the west side of the crevasse, so across the remaining bridge that you have. And I think Tahirih said she wanted to explore Area 7, that big room that kind of opens into the crevasse towards the north.
And there's a pile of burning bodies.
Yeah, there's a pile of burning bodies at the bottom of the pit.
Very metal.
Very fucking metal. Yes. Yes.
Though in
I have to set you over here for not growing.
in accordance with public safety, we should probably be wearing masks, as the smell of burning corpses is probably not good for our health.
I'm fine.
Okay, for the two of you who are pretty much more metal than man, the rest of us should be wearing some form of health protection over our faces.
No, Talos would agree. Yes, breathing in corpse fumes is very bad for you.
Talos is like, sucks to suck, humans. Or fleshy bags.
And they all died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
No,
My God.
if he was to ever use any derogatory term for anything, for anyone ever, I would go full HK, meat sacks. I miss HK.
We all do. Alright, so which room are we checking first? The one that Tahirih wants to check, or the one that Anodyne wants to check? Unless we want to split the party.
It's up to you guys. It's up to you guys what you want to do.
Tahirih kind of does her own thing. So Anodyne's gonna head southwest and just tell Ace, Ren, and Talos.
Okay. I'll stick with Tahirih if you guys want to go check out the south thing. Unless Anodyne's off on their own.
Oh, you guys are welcome to you guys can join me if you'd like. I just want to cover all our bases here.
Yeah.
Trying lemon seltzer tonight.
Ooh.
On
Is Ace gonna go with Anodyne or come with me and Tahirih?
He's gonna go with Tahirih and Ren.
Okay.
Alright, and then Talos, are you gonna go with the Chaos Trio, or are you gonna follow fellow Divine Dean?
We shall be the holy pals and go fight as the evil.
The Holy Duo. Okay.
Holy duo.
Alright, so Anodyne and Talos are gonna head southwest towards the Southwest Passage on the other side of the crevasse, and the Chaos Trio is gonna head up north towards the what kind of looks like, I guess, another storage room.
Alright.
We'll go ahead and do the storage room one first, since you guys are the closest, because it'll take Anodyne and Talos some time to cross the bridge and get down towards that south passage. So, Ren, Tahirih, and Ace.
Yeah.
What you see is that this area is the north end of the large natural cavern, but it has been finished with dressed stone block walls and a flagstone floor. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails. The cavern continues for some distance to the south. You can make out several passages that open off the larger cavern and what looks like a deep pit or crevasse in the floor. I was decided just to read the rest of that. You guys already know the last part.
Yeah.
But it looks like you guys have just entered a storage room. There are crates barrels. There's there are pry bars, nails, hammers, straw.
Well, is there something you expected to find in here, Tahirih?
Really? Start opening boxes.
Okay. You start opening the boxes up. It's not really a lot of valuable stuff in here. But in some of the crates, you find a total of 30 beaver pelts. They're about 2 gold pieces
no.
each.
Okay.
And you guys recognize that these were looted. You guys figured that these were looted from a caravan along the Tribor Trail a few days ago.
I'ma shove them in my bag.
Okay, you now have 30 beaver pelts.
It's so hard.
Quick question for you three. What is your passive perceptions?
Well,
12,
13.
13, 10? Okay. Good to know.
still low level. I haven't had a chance to grab Observant yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not at all concerned at all by that.
Y'all know that's my number one feat.
No, the fact that she's asking our passive perception then moves on.
I already told you guys that there was nothing else in this room. I was just wondering what y'all's passives were.
It's not the room that concerns me. It's the divine duo.
Anything else you'd like to do in the room?
Tahirih, do you think this is enough, or did you want to head back now that we looted your beaver pelts?
Those are super cool. Just for the hell of it,
Oh no.
because she's. What do you mean no? I didn't even say anything yet.
No.
I said, oh no.
Doesn't start just searching for a secret door.
Hey, make me a perception check.
Seven.
Does not appear to be any secret doors in here for you, Tahirih.
This room is clear.
Alright, let's move on and go catch up with the others.
Alright. Are you guys gonna double time over so you can catch up with them before they enter the passage, or are you gonna take your time?
I don't see any reason to run, should we? Ace, Tahirih, should we run or take our time?
I'm sure those two will be fine.
Are you asking for a race?
I feel that because the idea's in your head, that's no longer a question. It's a inevitability.
1, 2, 3, go!
And yeah, I guess we're doing a double time.
Okay. So I'm gonna read off the description and stuff, and after I read the description, it'll be about the time that you guys rush over. So for you guys are heading to okay,
The way
so
she's traveling, her speed is 25. Like, she's not winning this fucking race.
all right. So Talos and Anodyne, you are making your way down that south passage, down a set of stairs for about 25 feet.
Mhm.
When you reach the end of the passage, and then it veers to the right for about 15 feet to a doorway, and then your immediate left is a doorway as well. So you got a doorway right to your left, and then a doorway 15 feet down to the right.
Can I actively listen to see if I hear anything from either, or anything at all from where I'm standing?
Yeah, make me a perception check. I'll say for passive and stuff, you hear Tahirih challenging Ren to a race at this moment.
My passive is 14, so it's
Okay.
it's pretty good. And then my active perception roll was a 13. So
13. Let's see.
I hear Talos. Clump, 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 clump.
Yeah, to the door left to you, you hear several gruff voices. What languages do you speak?
Ooh, Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish.
You are hearing voices in a language you do not understand.
I'm gonna do one of these. To Talos. So I'm signaling that I hear things behind that door. I'm gonna move past this door and try to see if I can hear anything on the other side of the other door.
The door to the right.
Yeah.
Roll me another perception check.
Do I have advantage because I have 2 ears?
No.
I rolled a natural one.
You don't appear to hear anything on the other side of that door.
What is that? What's on the other side of the door? Okay. I'll sort of do one of these to Talos and at this other door.
I would also like to do the perception at this door and see if I can.
At the one Anodyne was just at.
The one that they were first at, to see if I can pick up.
Anodyne would have told you that he heard voices.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check the other door then.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
I figured since Anodyne heard it, he would have told you that he heard voices.
He signaled.
Unless you want to retcon that, Anodyne.
Wait, what was that?
Did you let Talos know about the first door, that there were voices behind it?
Yeah. I signaled that, and then
But since you didn't hear any at the second one, he'll have to roll a perception check.
yeah.
I got a 16.
16? Yeah, you hear a weird rattling sound on the other side, followed by some shouts and groans, and just a gabble of voices as it sounds like wagers are being paid out.
Several voices clattering. Could be bone.
Roll me a history check.
That's 3. Where did that go? Oh, my list. There it is. I'm good at that. 17.
Yeah, I'd say you have this general knowledge. From the sound of the clattering and the shots, you assume whoever is the group on the other side, whoever they are playing Knucklebones.
That.
You never seen The Witcher?
It's been a
You basically in a game of Knucklebones, you use actual knuckle bones for this. There's a certain amount, you toss in the air and you try to catch them all in one hand, as many as you can.
So the
if you watch the first episode of The Witcher, you see Ciri is playing Knucklebones.
Looks like Jax almost.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna fill the head.
The grotesque version of Jax.
I believe they are gambling.
Bastards.
At this point, I'd say Ren, Tahirih, and Ace have made it to the entrance of the passageway. You guys see a stairway that leads around about 25 feet down.
Ren's gonna walk over and ask if they've found anything.
Alright, so you make your way downstairs, Ren. You see the same layout. There's a door immediately to your left as you make the end of the stairway, and then 15 feet to the right, you see Talos and Anodyne whispering to each other in front of that doorway as you approach them.
There's people there.
Interesting.
Ones in there spoke in a language Anodyne did not understand. These appear to be gambling.
Have we discovered a
Here-
secret casino?
Tahirih and Ace, if you wish, you can join the others down there as they're discussing.
Yeah, I assumed we just followed.
Anodyne, as soon as he sees Tahirih, is going to be like,
I legit expected her to scream. The smile isn't comforting at all. Ren's gonna ask Anodyne, since he didn't know the language, what languages he speaks. Because he wasn't paying attention like an idiot.
"Hey, Common, Dwarvish, and Elvish, respectively."
All right.
Okay. I know one language he didn't mention, so if I listen, could I see if I can detect what it is?
What is the language?
I know Celestial.
Unfortunately, it's not Celestial that you did.
Why do I always pick Celestial?
Just quick question: what languages does everyone know? We've heard Anodyne's and Ren's. Ace, what languages do you know?
Nobody knows, but he does know English and Elvish.
All right, Talos
Sonic and Undercommon.
and
Common.
Tahirih.
Common and halfling.
Wait, hold on. Ace, what did you say?
What?
What languages do you speak or understand? Did you say English?
Common. Common, English.
Oh, wait a minute. I caught that too. I'm like, no, I did it too.
Unfortunately, none of you would understand what's being spoken on the left-hand door.
Alright. He said there's gambling on the other side, okay.
Behind the door, you guys are currently huddled around.
Yes. Renzen has just slowly turned to Ace. What do you think?
Well, the place still is run by the Red Brands, I'm sure. So I wouldn't be surprised that's more people in that room. Well, in either room, really.
Ideas on what we should do?
Perhaps we should do this room first. It seems like there's less people in there.
That is a good idea.
But how would you know?
We should just not.
Last voices.
Wait.
No.
Tahirih, didn't you liberate some Red Brand outfits?
But she also still has disguise self on, where she looks like she's wearing the outfit. It's Tahirih, but she's wearing the outfit.
I may have an idea.
Zing zing. Pulls out the 3 cloaks.
Perfect. There's 3 cloaks and 3 people that could wear them. Talos, how good are you at pretending?
Better than you would expect.
Excellent. You want to pretend that we just found you and we're dragging you in as a hunk of junk?
It would not be the first time. I am familiar with this act.
Oh, he's not a hunk of junk.
No, but it's kind of like get help. Ren's gonna take one of the Red Brand things and throw it on.
We are not doing get help.
I didn't say we're doing get help. It's like get help.
Even worse.
At least we're not using you. And I'm gonna throw one of the Red Brand things at Ace saying get dressed.
You can burn it later.
if you want.
Not very fashionable.
So only 3 of you are wearing cloaks?
Well,
Have my disguise.
Tahiri's using her disguise.
Okay. So
Um,
only 4 of you are appearing as red brands.
Yes, and Talos is going to pretend to be incapacitated.
Oh, I have one too. I have a disguise.
Yes, we have,
I
the
had
three
three.
of us are disguised.
Well, I will just. So I'll take off just the outer layer and like put like a cloak or something on. I don't want to do like the full costume change because
Yeah.
armor.
It just has to be like, we're in the same outfit.
Yeah.
Remove some of the finery.
Wait, Anodyne, you said you had a disguise?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, I'm just gonna. I'll like put it on. Like I'll do like the bare minimum to look like.
Yeah.
Full. I'm not trying to
Okay.
full on like costume change.
Okay.
Now, Tahiri, this is where you come in. If they don't believe us, we need to do that thing you did before.
The crown of madness.
That.
Is my charm person?
Doesn't sound like a cleric thing.
It's charm person.
So we got the plan. We bring in Talos, and if they buy it, we get information. If they don't buy it, well, Talos is heavy. We can throw him at them.
This is accurate. What should be? He kind of like looks at them. What should be the code word for me to
Yeet.
begin? No,
Um,
not the word for
Sauerkraut.
throwing me. The word for me getting up and fighting.
Sauerkraut.
Yeah, the sauerkraut would be a good one. No one's going to suspect that word. There we go. Sauerkraut it is.
We can fit that into any conversation. It's fine.
Excellent. Excellent. Oh, Ace, smile. This is a great idea.
Wait, how could you see him smiling?
I can feel him brooding at me.
I feel what's happening.
Oh, I guess it's better than catchphrase.
I mean, if you want to get help, we can do get help. All right. So, Anodyne, would you like to assist me by dragging in Talos?
Sure.
Just grab part of him and we're gonna drag a slumping Talos.
Tell us what, like, hold out his arm so they can go and just. "Meow."
And Tahiri, you're on.
But not quietly. We don't want to get the gamblers out here too.
I got a bad feeling about this.
For legal
Can we
reasons, no
just-
feelings were harmed in the filming of this scene.
I'm looking up something real quick, so give me a moment, guys.
Yep. The chaos this can unleash is so good.
Alright, question. Are you doing the door you guys are just at where you heard the gambling? Or the south door?
I think we're doing the first door we came to.
Yeah, the south one. That's why I was under the presumption.
So the one with the unknown language?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna look up something real quick and then I'll get you guys ready for that.
Because my logic is we disturb the gamblers, they'll be angry. The other people, well... We were just told by the guys upstairs to bring some body down here. Oh,
It
this
looks like valuable.
is going to be Tahiri's most complicated performance of Pretend yet. We've gone from Sherlock to full on-stage performance.
Hey! So you guys... Do you just kick the door down? Do you open the door? What do you do?
I was gonna try the doorknob first.
Door's unlocked.
Alright, I just opened the door.
Alright. This barracks contains 4 roughly built wooden bunks with heaped up blankets and dirty dishes scattered about. A strong smell of unwashed bodies and rotten meat fills the air. 3 tall, furry humanoids are lounging among the mess, barking orders at a sad little goblin that demeans itself for their amusement. Your sudden appearance causes the goblin to faint.
We need to get this goblin, right? Isn't that one of the things?
Yes, it is.
Talos is very. He can't smell, but because of the kind of like the from the others, like he's just thinking internally, I am very glad I do not have a nose.
Yeah.
Breathing through his mouth.
The bugbears, since you guys are wearing cloaks, look at all of you curiously. And then glare at Talos, who is not wearing a cloak.
He's being like dragged like junk though.
Yeah.
Right.
Prisoner.
The biggest one of the bugbears, you guys see he has he's wearing a jeweled eye patch. He kind of steps forward, stepping over the unconscious goblin's body, and is like, "What are you guys doing here?"
Actually, it's a good thing we found you. We've been looking for that one. We've been told to take that one and this over there. Appreciate the effort. We're just going to grab him now.
Roll me a deception check.
This idea is perfect. It can't fail.
That's when Tahirih gets a 1.
Don't
23.
jinx it.
I got a 23.
Thank God.
I rolled a
Okay.
19 plus 4.
Chaos.
Moss, the bigger bugbear looks at the other two. All right, I guess you can take him.
I point at Ace and I go, "You, Fitch."
Where'd you get that weird fucking thing? And he points to Talos.
Strange creature just walking around the town. Thought maybe we could sell it for scrap.
Mm.
It's gotta be worth about at least 3 gold.
I'm gonna squeeze Talos gently and just like pat his arm. You're worth so much more than that, buddy.
Fine, take our fucking servant if you want. Just
Perfect.
stay out of our room.
Can do that.
Does the
Wait,
door
Super shiny.
open in or out?
I think it's swung in when you guys opened it.
Okay. I was gonna barricade it if it swung outward.
I mean, you can just kick it shut.
I was actually going to say, as we're in this room, and Ace, are you going to grab the goblin like I asked you to?
It'd take a minute, but yeah, Ace is grabbing the goblin.
While he's doing that, can I just make a quick look around to see if there's a key in this room anywhere?
Let's see. Yeah, make me a perception check.
I'm hoping that the door locks.
Oh, okay. I'm like, what are you doing? Okay.
12.
I don't even know why I rolled that. You notice a key hanging from the bugbear's belt.
The one with the nice fancy eye patch?
Yes.
Okay. Here's gonna go. Looks rather nice and shiny. Come take a look and start walking towards the bugbear.
I thought I said just take the goblin and get out.
Not fine craftsmanship. I'm very interested. So,
Oh, you're talking about his eye patch?
yeah.
I'm trying to think what fucking check you should roll for this. Normally deception check again.
Poke him in the eye. Poke him in the eye. Kill this bitch. Poke him in the eye.
For the record, if anyone asks, Tahirih's name is nobody.
Well,
Who did this to you?
The bugbear backs away from you. No, I think I'm fine.
it's a shame. It's quite pretty.
Come on, you.
The goblin's unconscious. Or are you talking to Tahirih?
Yeah.
Tahirih.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the other two bugbears, after seeing this encounter, are now just watching all of you suspiciously.
All right, boss. I think we should probably get going before we get yelled at by the guys upstairs.
True, true. Well, thank you again. Super nice craftsmanship. Kind of jealous. And I'll leave.
We will slowly back out with the unconscious Talos.
Alright. The bugbear just turns to his buddies, just like, Black Spider doesn't pay us enough for this shit. As you guys back out of the room.
Alright.
Before we lock them in, I'm gonna take a look at the door and see, is it just like a standard, like, can they unlock it from the inside or lock it?
We
Or-
It looks like it could be locked from the inside or the outside.
Instead of like a keyhole to do that, is there like an actual like mechanism that they can just turn to lock the door?
Oh.
No, it has a keyhole.
Okay, cool.
And we never got the key, so that's cool.
We didn't?
No, they didn't buy the deception.
You could have tried a sleight of hand.
I didn't think I was close enough. That's why I was trying to get closer with the deception.
Yeah.
Which is why I didn't.
I was letting you get close.
I didn't use my inspiration because I didn't think I got
Okay.
close enough. But it's fine.
Alright. So you guys leave the room. You hear the bugbears going back to talking in that weird language you don't understand as the door shuts, and you have an unconscious goblin with you.
Alright. Once the door's closed and we're just out of earshot, I'll be like, Talos, your performance was admirable. You deserve an Emmy.
I start pulling rope out of my bag.
Oh, right, you stole my rope. I'm like, how'd you get the rope? Duh.
Everyone has like 60 feet of rope.
Doing a damn rope.
So do we need to tie him up now?
You're worth so much more than 3 gold.
We had to sell that we were brigands.
We're
So-
being quiet enough, by the way, that we cannot be heard. I'm just being
I
like,
would assume y'all are whispering.
Yeah.
I was great.
So do
I
we...
rolled a 3 on stealth. I'm kidding.
Alright. I forgot I have to roll something for the goblin.
While she's doing that,
Just had to focus on the shiny thing, didn't you?
while she's
That's
doing
the
that,
wrong guy.
Ren's gonna look at Ace, and you were worried.
are we tying this thing up or not?
And just off table, unless you try to wake him, the goblin will be asleep for 9 minutes.
I would say we should probably bind the hands and feet at least.
This is another like Mary Poppins or like magician with like a row of ribbon just ding 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 ding.
Tahirih, can we just put him in your bag of holding?
He'll die.
How long? I'll take for that.
Like a minute. There's no air.
And no, we can't stick his head out and leave the rest of him inside.
Does anyone have a bamboo pole?
No.
All right.
What were you
Must be
thinking?
my beavers.
You want me to take 2?
Wait, what about beavers?
What?
Wait, no. What did you actually say about beavers?
Off table? Plus, he might try to eat my beavers.
That's what I thought you said.
She's like
Oh no.
15 years old. She has no understanding of what she's saying.
But yes, we should probably tie off his hands and feet. That way, if he wakes up, he can't book it. Or just, scratch Ace. I'm concerned for your armor. It looks expensive. We probably should find something to cover his mouth, too, so if he wakes up, he doesn't scream.
It's a great idea.
Does anyone have a sock?
I wouldn't wish my socks on anybody.
I'm already regretting this. Ren is going to take one of his socks and just put it into the goblin's mouth.
I do not wear socks.
Lucky.
guy.
All right.
I would say this takes roughly around 3 minutes for y'all to do.
Okay.
So we got
6 more minutes.
6 more minutes of him being unconscious, unless one of y'all tries to wake him.
Was there a there wasn't another point of ingress on that room that we were just in, right? With
I'm
the
sorry,
passive perception. There wasn't like a door in or out of the other room besides the one we went through.
It was a
I have-
barrack.
Nope.
I have a passive perception of 14. Just
Nope.
okay, cool.
No, it was just a barracks room.
I'm just walking towards the gambling den.
Yeah, grabs her by the back of the collar. Hold on.
Doing that walking motion in
Yep.
place.
I'm gonna grab Ren by the back of his collar.
Okay. Are we
Okay.
gonna do the same strategy in the next room, or are we gonna go like somewhere else?
Wanted to see if there was another door.
I can try casting a spell to have everyone chill out.
You can do what now?
I can try to chill everybody out.
Well, I loved our last plan. You should have led with that one.
Oh, I only have a limited number of spells per day though, so this
okay.
would take out my last higher level.
Might want to save that then.
Okay.
Just-
Wait, what?
Hmm?
You cut out.
Behave.
No.
Walking to the mic.
Does anyone else here gamble?
Gamble? I mean, I have dice set, so I know some gambling.
Nope.
Just out of curiosity, tell us, how good are you at gambling?
He's supposed to be a pail of junk though.
Good point. Also, that would be a better idea if we leave him as the unsuspecting, surprise weapon. We could go in there with our junk, say we're on a break, and go from there and try getting info. But should we all go in, or should we go in a small group?
Let's just go for it.
Okay. Act 2.
I'll release Ren at that moment.
Alright. Tahirih, stage. Time for the second stage.
Sauerkraut.
No, not yet. Not, sauerkraut is not yet.
Bring me the next act.
Ace, make sure that the goblin stays passive.
The goblin is still unconscious.
Well, I meant once we're inside. Tahirih, you're up.
Alright.
And check the door.
Alright. I'm reading real quick.
I love how everyone's like, it's okay, we'll let the 15-year-old do
Alright.
something.
Alright, this door is unlocked as well.
Yes.
You want your energy spent on them, not us. You know.
Alright,
You
it's
enter
up.
the room. It's unlocked,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah, then I just go in the room.
Alright, as you enter the room, several worn tables and chairs are scattered around this large room. Wooden benches are drawn up against the walls, decorated with draperies of brown and red. Several ale kegs are propped up and tapped. 4 tough-looking human warriors wearing scarlet cloaks are gathered around one of the tables. A stack of coins and trinkets is heaped upon the tabletop between them. They all notice you immediately.
Are there any other doors in this room or no?
Make me a perception check.
Ooh, shit. 30-20.
You're doing good tonight.
I'm using my,
Yeah.
my rainbow unicorn dice, as I call them.
Ah.
They're
directly,
white.
directly across the room, behind, like 5 feet behind the table where they're all at, you see another doorway.
Okay.
Okay.
But they are all staring at you all, and then one of them speaks up. Who the fuck are you? Anyone with a
hired-
passive of 10 will realize that these guys are drunk.
Sweet.
New hires. Just trying to find our way around.
We haven't hired anyone recently.
I'm gonna pretend I'm drunk.
I didn't know you were in charge of we're in charge of human resources.
I just know we haven't hired your faces recently.
And we know we haven't hired your faces recently.
We just started, okay? And we already got something done. Look at this big oaf that we kidnapped and stuff.
I'm holding this conversation while continuing to walk towards that door like this is totally a normal conversation.
Tahirih, as you walk towards the door, the 4 of them are standing up and reaching for their weapons.
Hey, I want to gamble with you guys. Stuff. I rolled a 19 on my deception, by the way. So
I didn't ask you to roll a deception check.
Oh, I just for my pretending to be drunk, so I'm not sure if that matters.
All right, that's fine, but you would still have to roll another deception check to convince them that you guys are Red Brand.
Nice.
All of us, or just Brian?
Brian, since he's the
Okay.
last one who spoke.
Just making
13. Anodyne.
All right.
Drunken it up.
They seem to believe you, Anodyne, but not the rest of the party. Who the fuck are these people then?
We were hired today. Something about some idiots getting the shit kicked out of them outside a bar.
Black Spider and Glass Ass said we need more people.
Glass staff, not glass ass.
Who wants to gamble?
All we know.
You could gamble. Not them. They're fucking imposters.
What? You guys are imposters? Why didn't you tell me?
Not imposters. No hires.
We were hired because Roberto got his ass kicked, and he is now completely useless to the group.
Roll me a deception check, Bren.
Deception. 19.
Yay.
Fine, are you all wanting to join the game?
I'm gonna help get this little piece of junk out of the way. You guys can start. I'll come in next round.
Fun. I'll help.
Yes.
They all begrudgingly stash their weapons and sit back down at the table.
As I
You
take-
guys are I'm sorry, you guys are rolling way too damn well.
I'm actually waiting for this to backfire on me, so if it helps at all, I'm getting nervous every time you make us roll anything.
If Gem Kingdom had rolls like this,
If only Jim Kingdom had rolled.
we would be in a lot better place.
Mhm.
Ren's gonna tell Anodyne that he will take
Timberless scars
Talos,
and burns.
and you gamble, and we'll be back in just a moment.
I'm gonna gamble.
Yes, you are.
I'm
No.
gonna take the goblin from Ace and go with Ren.
Yes, Ace, keep track of the drunk.
Mean.
Yeah.
Well-
One of them looks at Ace, who's holding the goblin.
Okay.
The fuck you doing with Droop?
Our job. We were told to take him to Glass Staff.
You managed to get him away from those bug fucks.
He fucked up.
You don't want to know how we did it.
He fucked up.
Just hurry back if you want to fucking deal in.
Don't clean him out, dude. We'll be back in just a minute.
Alright. So who is leaving the room right now? Is only Anodyne staying at the table?
No, Ace and Anodyne stay with, and I'm taking Talos. Tahirih's taking the goblin.
Alright. Where are you guys heading?
Towards the door that's on the other side of the room.
Yes.
All right. Because I don't know how to roleplay gambling in this game, we're just gonna focus on Ren and Tahirih and Talos.
That's fine.
All right. So you guys head out that doorway.
Yes.
And you enter a hallway, and you look to your right and you see stairs that lead up, and you guess that those are the stairs leading back towards the cavern.
Okay.
All right. But you guys see another door right across from y'all.
Okay, once we're going to close the door behind us, and I'm going to look at Talos and be like, okay, you're good.
I'm walking towards the door.
Oh, God. While she walks to the door, I'm just going to look at Talos. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how is her acting?
Sorry, having mic on would help. He kind of like looks at him. I am very surprised that worked.
Yeah, same here.
I think it would have been. It was both helped and not helped by the fact that they were intoxicated.
Yeah, Terry just turns around slowly and goes, "Those drunk people are dumb," and goes back to walking towards the door.
At this point, Droop wakes up as your fireman carrying him. Huh? Where am I? Who are you?
Well, we gagged him.
Dallas will very carefully take out the sock. So he'll put his hand on the sock. If you scream, it will end badly for you.
Not
Do you
the...
understand?
I got you.
We
Who are you guys?
We are
friends.
We are technically rescuing you.
Friends rescue Droop?
Yes.
We also want to rescue the others they took.
Carpenter's family. Yeah, Carpenter's family.
Yes.
Yes.
Droop knows where they are.
Do you need a minute to relax?
Droop is away from bugbears. Droop is relaxed.
Good man.
Eh,
Sorry for scaring you, by the way.
Droop, I will make you a promise. If you help us find the family and tell us everything you know about the Goblin King and his castle, we will let you go.
Grandma Castle?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Droop don't remember direct way to Grandma Castle.
Do you remember indirect way?
Yeah, it's okay, buddy. If you don't know, that's fine.
You can help us start. You can start by helping us find the Carpenter's family. That will do for now.
Make a persuasion check. This is just for my amusement.
Alright? Your prerogative, you're the DM.
Strange robot man asked me to do thing. Ooh, it's a good thing for me. Ooh, that's 22 total. I have a +5.
Oh, okay, I'm like...
Yeah, no, I have +5 my persuasion. I'm like, somehow he's good at talking to people. I don't.
Droop will nod his head.
Droop help friends.
And he looks and he sees that his feet and his hands are bound.
That was for your protection. We will cut you loose in a second.
I'm still like walking. I put him down and I'm walking towards the door. The wolf is behind him.
That's Roberto.
Forgot about the wolf.
That's Roberto. Roberto's fine.
You kidding? I didn't say it out loud, but in my mind, this goblin's been carried by the wolf. Me.
I just assumed you fireman carried the goblin.
I don't have that much strength.
Alright.
12.
Ren is going to slowly untie him while also asking if he would like a ration because it looks like he's probably not in a good state of mind.
Yes, Drip would like food.
Okay, I will give him one ration.
He gobbles that down. Alright, Tahirih, you're heading to the door.
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I am going to put my ear to the door and see what I can hear.
Roll me a perception check.
Oh.
Huh?
12.
You don't appear to hear anything on the other side of this door.
I'm gonna try the doorknob.
The door is unlocked.
I'm gonna open it like an inch and like a horror movie, just one eye. Out the door.
Second, I'm looking up something real quick.
Can I just critique on the fact these people have no locked doors? That's just awful security.
I'd also like to point out that this is probably happening while you're talking to a goblin. None of you realize she's doing this.
No, we're probably ignoring
Alright.
you in the wrong time.
Alright. Alright, you peek in, and this room appears to be a wizard's workshop. A rat scurries across the floor and takes refuge under a large work table set up with alembics, retorts, distillation coils, and other alchemic devices. All of it stewing and bowling away. Bookshelves are crowded with sheaves of parchment and strange-looking tomes.
Do I see anybody in the room?
Aside from the rat, no other living being is in the room. You hear the rat squeaking rapidly as you open the door and it scurries away.
I am going to open the door all the way
Alright.
and sneak inside.
Alright, roll me a stealth check.
I'll just say yeah, because she's gonna try sneaking away from us.
Am I sneaking away from you, or
Well,
am I
we're
just
not we're not paying attention. We're feeding the goblin who we've made friends with.
Sorry, I got stuck in the tower. Try again. Another dirty 20. My stealth
Dirty
is plus
20?
4, and I rolled a 16.
Dirty 20.
This dice tonight.
Alright, you sneak your way into the room.
Okay. Do I see anything fun?
Oh god.
You see the alchemic table. You see all the different sorts of books and notes scattered about. You do not see the rat. It's scurried under a table. And it's just chilling under there.
I'm gonna look for the rat.
Roll me an investigation check.
And
You do not find the rat.
here, buddy.
You do not find the rat.
Fine. I'm gonna look through all the notes.
Okay. Let's see. Are the two of you and the goblin still standing outside?
I think by now, at least Talos or the goblin had to have noticed that Tahirih's gone, because I am keeping an eye on this thing, being like, "You're near panic attack."
I don't know. She sort of stealthed away.
That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping someone noticed. I haven't. I've been trying to keep this goblin from having
I can at least roll for noticing since I have my
Yeah, roll a
field in
perception
hand.
check.
My attention has been make sure this goblin doesn't hyperventilate into a corner.
Mhm.
That is an excellent thing. 16.
Yeah, I'd say at this point, a minute has passed, and you realize that Tahirih is not there, and that the door of the new room is open.
Uh-oh.
What? Uh-oh.
He starts moving towards the door. We have lost it to Tahirih. I think she's in here.
Okay, Ren's gonna look at the goblin and be like, okay, would you like to be carried or do you want to walk?
Drip can walk.
Cool. Talos, after you.
Boop, 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 boop.
You guys just walking in?
Kind of checking around the...
Carefully, like, leading behind Talos, like, Talos, Ren, and then maybe the goblin below me.
It probably looks hilarious.
I'm asking again, are you guys just strolling in?
I'm gonna peer around the corner before strolling in.
Seeing if I had a thing.
I'm still
Make
gambling.
me a perception check then,
Okay.
if you're gonna peer around.
Why do you hate me tonight? I rolled a nat 1. How? I don't know.
You only see Tahirih in the weird wizard workshop that's in there.
I was going to say, can I give him my inspiration?
I have an inspiration, but I want to save it. So I'll accept the nat 1.
Alright.
Hoping
You
that's
just-
the last one.
You're in this weird ass workshop.
Huh.
I thought I had a thing for magic. I don't.
Ren's just gonna go on a scale of 1 to 10. This is not the what I expected to find.
I'm going to look around. I would like to look around the doorway itself. See if I notice anything weird.
Make a perception check.
14?
Nothing weird about the doorway.
That's good.
And are you just casually strolling in?
Yes.
Yeah.
While hissing, Tahirih, what are you doing? What are you doing in here?
Notes. She's like sitting cross-legged in the middle of the floor reading the notes.
You understand any of this?
As you two enter the room, you hear a small chittering and squeaking sound as the rat reappears and is looking at all three of you.
Gonna embarrass myself here, but Ren doesn't like rats, so he's gonna scream and jump into Talos' arms. Like, catch bridal style.
Talos, roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you catch Ren.
For the love of God, please do not drop me.
That is the worst save I could possibly make because I have no bonuses to that.
Oh no.
That is a 15.
I say you catch him. It's unexpected, but you catch him.
Yeah.
The rat also shrieks in response and runs back under the table.
Oh, I was gonna say before did I have time enough to look at him and just for the sake of my sanity, can I like Arcana check? Because I have a sneaking suspicion.
I would say because it happened so quickly, you would have disadvantage. Because he popped out and then popped back.
I have a question. Would
Yes.
Anodyne and Ace be able to hear that?
No, it's through two doorways. You would not hear it.
Okay.
Also,
Just checking.
Unless you guys are dealing with some loud gambling drunks, which, by the way, as you guys are gambling,
We're drinking.
you get the feeling this game's fucking fixed. Somebody at this table has loaded knuckle bones or dice.
Ooh, I want to perceive.
they gave them loaded dice?
Can I roll to sort of like get the feel of these people?
Yeah, go ahead, roll me a perception check.
Guys.
Well,
God,
my
where is this man?
my first roll was a natural 20. My second roll was a 6, so 9.
Seems like a regular rat to you.
Okay,
Regular rat.
I'm reading the notes.
Regular rat. 15.
Alright, Oh yeah, the lead drunk dude who harassed you guys at first, he has loaded dice.
Hmm.
And it feels like at any second the table's gonna be flipped and these guys are gonna start punching each other.
I'm gonna like look over at Ace and like gesture at the lead dude, and then just be like, I need another pint. Anyone? You need another pint? You want another pint? Pint? Pint?
Hey, pint. And you look around the room, there are ale barrels that are already tapped.
Alright, so I'm gonna like drunkenly stumble over and try each of them until I find one that works.
You eventually find one that still has some alcohol in it.
Cool.
Alright.
And then let me see. I'm not zinc, so I don't have poison on hand.
I'm sorry?
What? I don't recall saying poison. I'm gonna put down I'm gonna fill everyone's tankards or whatever we're drinking out of, and then can I try sleight of handing the knuckle bones from the one who has the loaded dice?
I'd say, yeah, roll me a sleight of hand with advantage since he is drunk.
Not a natural 20, but 19.
19.
Thanks.
He does not notice shit as you switch out his dice with a random set that's on the table.
Cool.
Alright. Quick switch back to the group inside the brick shop. Ren has screamed like a little girl,
Yes, he has.
causing poor Droop to jump and duck under a cabinet. Talos, you are bridal style carrying Ren now. And Tahirih, you're sad because the rat has disappeared.
Yeah, can I see if I can? I'm still gonna look around and see if I can see where this rat went because.
Roll me a perception check.
And I realized I have something. Perception 17.
You see him kind of huddled near the kind of back of the table against the wall. And he's staring at you.
Okay, I am going to use Awakened Mind, which allows me to speak telepathically to any creature I see within 30 feet if it understands at least one language. And I'll
Okay.
be like, it's okay, we're not going to hurt you.
Food?
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 Food. And I go in my bag and pull out like biscuit or like rations and like take little crumbs and kind of put it out.
Why do I have a feeling here is gonna be the Sutha in our game?
Ren is gonna grip tighter onto Talos and be like, "Did that thing just speak?"
Only Tahirih can hear him.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, the rat grabs a crumb of the biscuit and starts.
It's okay, we're not going to hurt you.
The look that Talos is giving Ren right now.
Do you want more food? More food? I have a question though. Do you know the guy who works here?
Master?
Yeah. Do you know where he is?
He goes back to nibbling.
I put out a little bit more food.
Make me a persuasion check.
Also, for the record, the look Talos is giving Ren right now. You remember?
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Okay.
Remember season 1 of Mando, when the young bounty hunter smashed the tracking device?
Mm-hmm.
And Mando, you could just feel the look behind the mask. That's the look he's giving him. Like, fucking really?
Have you seen rats when they're angry?
15.
Master gone.
Did you see where he went?
I warned him.
You warned him of what?
Intruders.
There were intruders?
And the rat looks at the three of you and then nods.
Oh. We got intruders. Nice. Who gave you food?
Intruders.
Did he have a woman or a kid with him anywhere? 2 kids? 2 kids. I'll kind of like hold out my hand for the rat if he wants to come. I'll put like a little bit of food.
At this point, the rat is now ignoring you and is attempting to skitter away.
Please. The rat was kind of like a warning bell. Metal butt skedaddled.
Well, that's good to know. Looks at Talos really, like, sheepishly, then slowly climbs down from his arms, being like, sorry about that.
Why are you in Talos's arms?
Don't like
Good.
rats.
Why?
I'm actually very surprised I was able to catch him.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Good catch. Bad experience with rats once.
But if you treat them really nice,
It was more of a... They were scared and I was in the way.
Ren, make me a perception check.
yeah, about to say,
Perception?
Yeah.
13. What are you gonna do to me?
Just wondering.
That's not helpful.
Continue.
Dungeon Master.
Yes.
Remember when we looked back through the inventory and realized that as an urchin, I have a pet mouse hidden somewhere
Yeah.
within my outfit?
Yes.
Point my little rat friend, like, pop its head out onto my shoulder.
If you want.
Be friends.
Ren's gonna slowly back up till he feels his back against Talos. Again, they're not evil, I just bad experience.
At that point, Ren, you feel something nip at your ankle.
It's gonna look down very slowly, see what nipped at his ankle. I'm assuming
It's the rat.
he's going to literally like squirrel climb up Talos this time.
Do
Like-
I see the rat?
Make me a
I
dex check.
remember see this.
A dex?
Just like,
13.
Do I see this rat?
Yes, you see the rat, and you haphazardly climb up Talos, Ren.
I'm just like sitting on your shoulders like, keep it away.
I'm gonna kneel down again and again with awakened mind be like, that was not nice. I could have given you more food.
Intruders.
Nice intruders?
Intruders. Master gone. Knows you're here.
Well, the creepy wizard guy knows we're here.
Great.
Yeah, it's that at that point you guys kind of. Actually, everybody make me an intelligence check.
All of us?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sorry,
Oh.
7.
7,
16.
16.
18.
You guys aren't in there.
Oh,
Only the people that are in the room with the rat.
Ow.
Ren, what you get?
I got a 0.
You have no.
I have a -1 to my intelligence, and I rolled a nat 1.
So Ren and Tahirih have no idea how this rat could have worn glass staff. And then Talos, it clicks in your mechanical brain that this is no ordinary rat, it's a familiar. And familiars have telepathic bonds with their wizards.
Ah. This is kind of a very like, oh, this is his familiar.
Friends
Is
gonna,
what?
like, he's gonna lean over to like have like a better view of Talos' face.
He is
What do
a
you
magic
got going
rat.
in here?
He's connected to
Just
the
let them
wizard.
hear. One, I can hear you through the wall, and 2, whatever's fucking running is vibrating through the fucking wall, and I'm trying to go to sleep. So fucking kill it.
The rat is in AJ's room. Did the rat infiltrate your home, AJ?
No.
Good. If you need to, we could take a break. We are coming upon the 1.5 hour mark where we usually take a break.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Alright. Oh,
So yeah, we familiars.
the rat is Glassstaff's familiar.
Ren's just gonna look at Talos and be like, "So that thing is like connected to the dumbass?"
Yep. It would appear to be so.
Slowly climbs down from Talos. Tahirih, I know you like the rat, but I think we need to put it in the bag.
Remember when we were talking about Droop?
Yeah. Yes, I am very. That's why I'm thinking it. If it's
Even if it does not die, it will be its connection to him could be severed.
which would mean we won't be caught more than we already are. Also, if it doesn't die, you get to keep the rat in the bag.
I just rolled a nat 20. The rat runs up to you, Ren, as your feet touch the ground and bites your ankle. You take a point of damage.
Yeah, I deserve that. I'm suggesting we throw it in the bag. I deserve the bite.
Hey, that's not nice.
Just gonna jump up on like 1 foot and be like, "Ow, you little..."
Make me a dex check as you do that. See if you land on the rat or not.
Oh, jeez. Good help if my dice didn't yeet themselves off my desk. I rolled a 16.
16. You're able to not land on the rat.
Yep. Fucking little...
Does you have any understanding of what a familiar is?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Just because of her background is very limited. Oh, not that limited though. 20.
You've heard of familiars before. It's more commonly you see familiars with sorcerers or wizards. And you've heard of warlocks that have been known to take on familiars, but you're a cleric. So you would not be able to take on a familiar.
Right. So Tahirih just goes, magic ring.
The rat's just staring at the three of you.
Do you have a name?
He's silent.
Is it going to be a tough nut to crack?
Based on my foot, Tahirih, I don't know what that thing is saying to you, but I think it's safe to bet it doesn't like us anymore.
Well, it doesn't like you. It keeps biting you.
Maybe because it...
Ren, what's your AC again?
My AC?
Yeah.
16?
It tries to go for your ankle again, but you manage to lift your foot up in time.
Yeah, get the... Tahirih, you put it on a leash or put it in the bag.
You keep treating them mean, and they're going to bite you.
Yes, but this thing is a familiar. It already doesn't like us.
Talos, is there anything you would like to do in the room as they're bickering over the rat?
I'm going to, well, I think I just step over the rat. I'm going to look around the room for any valuable information.
Do you have any proficiency in Arcana?
No proficiency, but I do have a +2.
Roll me an Arcana check then. To see if you can understand what the setup is in here.
Okay. Um, 17.
Okay. You, despite not being well versed in Arcana, you take a moment to look around, and the world that you came from was definitely a world of alchemy and machinery. So you recognize the alchemic setup of this room very easily, and you're able to discern that the wizard who is working in here is trying to brew potions of invisibility, but so far has had no success. You can tell from the discarded bottles and the sludge-looking sort of liquid that's been discarded as well.
The wizard is trying to make invisibility potions, but he's not having any success.
Oh. I guess that's good. Because if he was successful, then we'd have a problem.
Is there any boxes or crates that are empty in this room?
Oh, and so in just a moment, the rat bites your ankle again, Ren.
God damn it.
You take another point of damage.
Tahirih, put it in the bag or muzzle it.
Are there any empty crates or boxes in here?
It doesn't look like there are any boxes per se. Most of the materials in here have like little to no value. But you do see 3 small bottles that are sitting on the table.
Okay. But there's
as well as a large tome. But there are no boxes or crates.
Reading material.
I'm trying to find like a bowl or something that I can flip upside down on top of this rat. I'm having none of that.
You could just hold it.
I'm gonna try and catch the rat.
We're gonna be doing competing dex checks. Let me look up the stats of a rat real quick.
Oh, I never thought I'd say this, but please, Tahirih, have Darren's dexterity skill. I'm talking about luck-wise.
Not even close. And his rolls are shit. He's just really high on everything.
Right. What'd you get, Tahirih?
16.
Alright, I rolled a 14, so you're able to catch the rat. It squirms in your hand and attempts to bite you.
Okay.
That's a natural 20. You take a point of damage as it bites your hand.
Ow, hey, not nice.
It starts squeaking loudly.
I'm gonna take the rat and hold it in front of the wolf and go, you will be dinner if you don't stop.
Make me an intimidation check.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
18.
It stops squeaking. But it's still screaming in your hands. It doesn't want to be held.
You will knock it off.
If a rat could hiss, it hisses at you.
Give me that sock.
What?
I said to Ren, give me that sock.
Oh, yeah, it gives the sock that we used to gag Droop and hands it over.
I put the rat in the sock.
Okay. Alright, you're now carrying around a rat in a sock.
The most awkward
Alright.
things to write in the inventory.
Alright, at this point, Drip finally pops up from the cabinet he's been hiding from.
Oh.
Coast clear.
Yeah, you're fine. Sorry, didn't mean to scare you.
Okay. Droop got scared.
Would you like another ration, Droop?
Droop would like food.
Okay. Ren's gonna give him, this time, 2 rations.
He eats them quickly.
We haven't had a chance to meet yet. Tahirih.
Droop.
Nice to meet you.
Alright, so there are the 3 vials that are on the table, the mass amount of scattered notes and books, and the massive tome as well. And then, towards, like, the right-hand side of the room from where you entered, there is another doorway.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm assuming the rat understands us as much as it does, I'm going to point to the tome and then make the motion for Tahirih to put it in the bag.
Okay, suddenly so quiet. And I will do that. And I will do the same thing with the glass bottles.
Okay. You shove the tome and the glass bottles into your bag of holding.
I'm gonna shove like all the notes that I find too. Just like she's looting this place. She's like, and that's cool. And if there's an empty notebook, it's just like an empty blank.
There's no empty notebooks.
Any blank paper?
There's some sheets of blank parchment, yes.
I'll take those.
Okay. Alright. Quick shoot over to Anodyne and Ace before we take a break. Anodyne, I want you to roll me a d20.
Ooh, mystery D20. I rolled a 14 on the dice.
Okay. I rolled a 15. The dice that you lifted had been doing you well, but you're starting to slack a little bit now with the gambling. But at least at this point, doesn't seem to be too much animosity at the table now. It's pretty even now since the guy doesn't have his loaded dice. However, they haven't been doing you well.
How drunk are the rest of the crew?
They are still very drunk.
Are they getting more drunk? At this point, I'm gonna like be encouraging them to drink as much as possible. And in my stein, I have I'll like secretly pour water into it for my wine, my water flask. Like not like, but like when I go to get the drinks.
Roll me a sleight of hand to sneak more alcohol to them.
Okay. With advantage or no?
With advantage, yeah, because they're already pretty drunk.
I rolled 2 13s.
All right.
Hold on, so that I have a modifier for that. Sleight of hand is +2, so 15.
Okay. I'm gonna roll a percentile. If I roll under 15,
Mhm.
they will pass out in the next minute.
Yay.
If not, it'll take another roll off to see. I unfortunately rolled a nice. I rolled a 69.
Oh,
Nice.
Actually, because I rolled a 69, they pass out in the next 2 minutes.
Yay.
Nice.
Nice. Because I did not expect to roll a 69.
So,
No stamina.
do you want us to roleplay up until that point, or?
Well, I was about to switch us over to a quick break.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say I'm gonna mug these buggers, and then like.
All right. Well, let me read what's on the table in front of you.
Yeah, sure.
Let me read what the treasure is. All the wealth is on the table. Everything that they have been carrying on them and stuff. It's 75 copper pieces, 55 silver pieces, 22 electrum pieces, 15 gold pieces, and a gold earring set with tiny rubies embedded in them. That's worth 30 gold pieces. So mark that down on your treasure sheet.
Cool.
Alright, I gotta pull up.
I'll debate with Ace if we go down.
Okay. I gotta pull up Twitch on my phone real quick to set the ad break. We're gonna take a quick break for people to go get food, use the bathroom, all that.
Yes.
Yes.
And I shall BRB.
Okie dokie. How do I roll? Yep, running an ad break. Alright, we will be right back to finish the second half. Yeah, Glassstaff knows at least 3 of you are here. Yay.
So I put up, I shared that Facebook status of like the comments build your character. So far, I've gotten 4 out of 10. My character is a sentient owlbear, a Beastmaster Ranger, who only became an adventurer because he stubbed his toe, or I should say, she, because the gender became female, who only became an adventurer because she stubbed her toe on a table and is now on a quest to destroy all tables, and is a butch female.
Legit.
You want to know who made me an owlbear?
I saw
Brian
that one.
T.
Yeah. Doesn't
Brian
surprise
T
me.
made me an owlbear, and Brandy made me a Beastmaster Ranger. I am a beast who commands the beasts. I am Queen Owlbear. I don't know if I'm gonna get enough comments for the whole thing, but I'm just like this. I mean, I'll try and make the character sheet at some point. Once it's done, might be a fun, weird character for a one shot.
Nice.
Convince somebody within the one shot to speak Sylvan, so that I can communicate to the bird. There's no way this owlbear is speaking common. Like, it's be able to speak Sylvan, which is like a nature language.
Got quiet. I thought you guys all froze.
Oh, not yet.
So is everyone having fun so far?
Yes.
Yes.
So much chaos.
I did not plan on Scooby Dooing with Ren today.
Anyone else would be like, oh, it's a familiar. We should smash it. And all of us are just like, just put it in a bag.
Give it.
I mean, don't like to be cruel. Granted, it doesn't actually feel pain. But we're not entirely sure if it does or not. That's very debated. And depending if you're playing Pathfinder, if you're playing Pathfinder, if you're a wizard that specializes in like constructs, you can make a homunculus of high tier your familiar. Because that's what the villain in one of our things did. He essentially had a series of butlers and a personal assistant. They were all homunculi, and she in particular, his assistant Scarlet was also his familiar. So she was tougher than shit. She kicked my ass. Yeah, then he do this thing to like transform her into some like great big monster, and then I one shot her. It's like we're better off before, because he could sacrifice some of his health to heal her, which is how was for because she was a familiar. I'm like, that's the way of doing stuff. Too bad everyone's dead. Fawn color? Okay, cool. Thank you, AJ, for my color.
I hope the DM's getting enjoyment out of my fear of rats.
I should throw more rats into this game.
I have a deep love of rats, so...
My fear of rats comes from the fact when they panic, they will do anything to escape what they're afraid of.
When they're like,
what they're afraid of.
Game of Thrones much?
You're talking about the old torture technique that was used.
I'm talking about Indiana Jones when they're in the fucking catacombs.
Oh, I'm thinking medieval torture.
Oh, no, not that.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, that was the experience.
The heated bucket.
Escaping through the sewers.
Yeah.
It was just rats.
And they're just everywhere, and they're scared, so they're just scurrying and noisy, and nope. Snakes, rats, no thanks.
No thanks. No rats for me, thanks.
They're actually very sweet, extremely social, and very intelligent creatures.
And I acknowledge that. I just wish they'd be over there, and I'll be over here. You go over here, I'll stay over here.
You actually, there's a lot of places if you are purchasing rats, they will not sell them individually. You have to sell. They will only sell them in pairs because they die of loneliness.
Yep.
Sad rats. Or the game Bad Rats.
And if
rats.
they go through, if you do not like play with them every day, if you don't socialize them, they get depressed.
That is so sad.
Sad rats.
Now I'm thinking of a Broadway musical sequel to Cats, but rats.
I mean, there's fucking Ratatouille the musical now.
There is. But it's not about.
I'm not surprised.
It's not a hella sex-charged musical that someone wrote while they were stoned.
About cats waiting to be taken up in a spaceship.
Yeah.
The plot of that movie is just like, oh, they're just like I've seen. I haven't seen it live in theater. However, I saw an original theater production on a VHS like a long time ago.
It's
I'm
fucking
like,
trip.
this is really cool. I don't know what's going on. Why are they being mean to that one to the old lady cat? She's nice.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Grisabella.
Elaine Paige is
Oh my god, Elaine Paige was the best Grisabella.
fucking yes. She was so good.
Yeah. Also, fucking McCavity, the mystery cat, the fucking cats were singing and dancing like they were having sex.
Yep.
It's a sex-crazed musical.
Sex crazy musical. They're fucking like singing like McCavity is like the hottest fucking player when his actual concept is terrifying as shit. He is nightmare fuel, and the fucking two cats that are singing about him sound like they're having an orgasm.
All I'm saying is Andrew Lloyd Webber realized that the Broadway audience is too prude, and he's like, okay, I'm going to give them those sexually charged musical about cats. And because it's about cats, they're not going to realize it. And by the time they do, they're furries.
It will be too late. I will already have the money.
It's like the producers. We're gonna make a play about Hitler being gay, but by the time they realize it, we're out of there.
Hitler in springtime.
I hate that my favorite line from the producers is "Don't be stupid, be a smarty, come and join the Nazi party."
My favorite part is that John Barrowman's in it.
I think the yes that goes on for like 29 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember producers originally held the record of most nominations
Yep.
in the Tony Awards, and
It's
actually,
good.
it still has the most wins.
Yeah, it does have the most wins still.
Hamilton almost beat it. Hamilton had reached like the max nominations that you could, but still did not win enough. I think, if I remember correctly, producers won 12 Tonys. Hamilton won like 10 or 11.
I think they got 10.
It's just because a lot of the categories that they had nominations in, they had multiple people in it.
Yeah. You were right. It was 11.
Yeah.
There were 16 nominations and 13 categories, winning 11 total.
Yeah.
I think technically speaking, the stage play I have seen the most in my life is actually the movie adaptation of Jesus Christ Superstar.
That's a good one.
Actually, funny enough, the stage adaptation I've seen the most in high school is Moon Over Buffalo. I saw it first in Germany, and then again when I came back to the States. And then in Germany, I also saw Arsenic and Old Lace. I loved that play. And then a musical that I saw in high school was Once Upon a Mattress. One of my favorite musicals. And then I also saw She Kills Monsters in college.
I haven't seen that.
Which is it's a play about Dungeons and Dragons.
Nice.
Yeah.
I
actually have the playbill hanging up over here somewhere.
I think the only one I have seen both movie adaptation many times and a actual theatrical performance has been The Music Man.
That's a good one. I love that one.
All right.
It was we have a local. It's called the Cornstalk Theater of like local actors and stuff, and they do. Well, they did various different plays over the years I've gone to. It's been fun. They even did Jesus Christ Superstar, which was a trip because I'm pretty sure I knew the guy who played Jesus. I'm like, you don't do the Jesus thing. This is hilarious to me. You definitely don't do the Jesus thing.
Yeah. Call me that basic theater fan, but one of the musicals I want to see live and possibly on Broadway is Phantom of the Opera.
It's so good.
It's just I want to be there for the overture.
No.
That's all I care about is the overture.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
And surprisingly, I don't want to see Hamilton. It's just really overhyped at this point. I do want to see Hadestown, though. I love Hadestown.
Seriously. The one I saw that I did not expect at all was Godspell.
One I wanted to see, and I'm sad that it's going away, is Anastasia.
Wait, that one's going away?
I remember... Yeah, I think Anastasia just got taken off Broadway. It only ran for 2 years.
Damn it.
Same with Frozen. Frozen's being taken off Broadway as well because of the fucking pandemic.
Yeah, that one I know about. No, I'm upset. I wanted to see Anastasia when COVID ended.
Yeah.
Petition to bring it back.
Yeah. Alright, are we ready to get back into it?
Yes.
Ready. So, jumping back into the game, all the ruffians that are in the gambling room are all drunk and passed out now, and Anodyne has looted them.
I'll ask Ace, should we kill him or should we just leave him?
Leave him be.
Okay. And then, we'll skedaddle.
Alright, you guys gonna head out the door that you saw your party head to?
So there's 2 doors in this room?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. You guys pass through that doorway and you enter the hallway and you recognize the stairs that lead up to the cavern. The door across from you is already open. And you see Tahirih holding a sock that's wiggling around on its own. And You see a very paranoid-looking Ren and a Talos just standing there unemotional. Quick glance around the room. This looks like it is a wizard's workshop, but it appears somebody has cleared all the notes and components that they could find.
Hmm.
And there is another door to the right inside the room. But you see your party, along with the wolf and Droop the goblin, huddle around looking at the squirming sock that Tahirih has in her hand.
Anodyne is actually going to be quiet coming in and just look at Ren and be like,
Evil rat.
It is the wizard's familiar. He had notified them. The wizard knows that we are here. He's
he'll point to the door. The one that we haven't gone through yet.
We have not entered it yet. Can I grab that the thing that looks like a spell book?
It's already in my bag.
Oh, you already grabbed the book, the big old book?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We should, at the very least, secure the family and see if we can catch up to the wizard.
I'm going to go and put my ear to the door. I'm going to put my ear to the door.
I'll just go ahead and say now you do not hear anything on the other side.
Be warned. Keep vigilant. I found many failed experiments with alchemy, trying to create a potion of invisibility. But if he had a working one, he would have tried to take it with him.
Hearing this, Tahirih is going to start swiping her hands in random corners of the room.
You do not find any secret passages.
Okay. I mean, I'm just feeling to make sure he's not invisible. I'm just like...
You don't feel anything. The rat is squeaking loudly because I imagine you're still holding the sock and you're flailing it around.
I attached the sock to my belt. So he's hanging off of my belt.
And he is squeaking loudly.
You said that... Go ahead.
Huh?
You were about to say something.
Oh, no, I was, like, unclenching my jaw. You're fine.
You said the door was, there was nothing behind the door. I'm going to try the doorknob.
Okay. Okay, you open up the door's unlocked, and you open it up. The walls of this bedchamber are covered with drapes of scarlet cloth. The furnishings include a small writing desk with matching chair, a comfortable-looking bed. I'm reading real quick. And a wooden chest at the foot of the bed. There's nobody in this room.
Now, history for Sarah says, don't. But I would like to go jump on the bed.
Anodyne's gonna block the door to the laboratory, so the
Nice.
entrance door, and just physically stand there like this in case anyone tries
So
to.
only Tahirih enters the room as you block the door. And
Oh no,
Tahirih-
the main door, not the bedroom. Yeah.
Tahirih goes.
Where if this turns into a giant spider, I'm gonna freak the fuck out.
Tahirih goes to jump on the bed.
Yeah.
The rat is squealing in panic as he does so.
Yeah, this is like, hello! I'm trying to flop onto the bed. Well, let's see how floofy it is.
Decently floofy?
Cool. How are the pillows?
They're decent, cotton with downy feather inside.
I'm shove them in my bag.
Okay.
I add that to my inventory. 2 floofy pillows.
Okay. Would anyone else like to enter the
Yeah, Ren's going to follow the noise of the jumping child and be like, "What the fuck did you find?"
Floopy pillows.
I'm assuming I walk in just as you see a pillow get shoved into the abyss that is that bag. Just goes yoink.
I have the coolest inventory in this fucking game. This is amazing.
It's the most questionable.
I have floofy pillows. I have random vials. I have a Wawa coupon.
Forgot about the Wawa coupon.
A familiar in a sock. This is amazing.
Question: who had the bag from the cistern that had the potions and stuff in it?
I
I believe it was
Anodyne.
We distributed potions.
I think I gave out all the inventory that was in the bag. So I just have the empty bag.
Okay.
So yeah, someone it was the potions were distributed to someone.
All right.
Yeah, someone has a potion of ability and a potion of something. The scroll of augury.
Oh right, that okay. I don't have any of that stuff, so.
All I have on my inventory for that is a potion of healing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I gave someone else the potion of healing.
Who has the mystery potion?
Oh, I have the potion of invisibility that hasn't been identified yet.
Okay. Good to know.
Once inside, I'm assuming it's just like a basic bedroom scenario, like nothing elaborate.
No, it's just there's a writing desk, and you see some letters have been left on the desk. There's the bed that Tahirih is jumping on, and there's a wooden chest at the foot of the bed.
I will specify. She's not jumping on the bed. She starfish jumped onto the bed. So she's just sprawled.
Okay.
I'm going to investigate the letters.
All right.
We'll investigate the chest.
I'm assuming I don't need to roll for that because they're just open, plain sight letters.
Looking.
Okay.
You find a letter
Okay.
that is on the desk, and do you want to read it?
Yeah, sure.
All right. The letter reads, Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandelver. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must. But don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Iarno. Don't disappoint me. And you see the symbol of a black spider. Make me an intelligence check, Ren.
Why? Oh my god. The one ability I suck with. I hate you, Dice. I really hate you. I rolled a 1. Not a nat 1, but a 1.
You're confused why this letter is addressed to Iarno, the wizard that Sildar is looking for.
Okay. I may be confused, but an idea has popped in Ren's head.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna turn to the party and hold the letter up and be like, so, the wizard we were looking for must be Glass Ass.
Make a persuasion check. Because you're so fucking dumb. You're gonna have to persuade your party to believe you.
I'm literally pulling the meme. I have made I have connected the dots. You've connected nothing. I have connected the dots.
You've connected shit.
What am I doing? Persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion. And I need you all to roll an insight check.
I rolled a 16.
I'm not. I'm not currently trying to roll up all the sheets and blankets and shove them in my.
Natural 20.
Anodyne, you believe Ren.
Natural 20.
17.
Talos believes Ren.
That's off my dice. It's invisible here.
Ace, what did you roll?
30, 20.
All right, Ace believes Ren.
And I showed them the letter, and then I look at
What did you roll, Tahirih?
9.
9? You do not believe Ren. Iarno is supposed to be a good guy.
Okay. Still rolling up all the blankets.
You're just like, sure, Jan.
Just gonna stare at her and be like, read
Did
the
explain
letter.
it very-
He's just shoved the letter in her face.
I read the letter.
It is addressed to Iarno from Black Spider.
Either he's Glassstaff or they're dating. Cue the party gasp in Spanish at my detective English.
No.
Gasping robot.
Have I succeeded in stealing the blankets?
Yes, you have.
Oh.
What is this, a Laura Ashley?
I would like to look under the bed.
There is nothing under the bed but dust bunnies.
I will collect one dust bunny.
And
I
nothing.
would like to, when Ren is not paying attention, I would like to shove it in his ear.
Why?
And I can actually reach. Just gonna go.
Let me sleight of hand with disadvantage.
Okay, it's disadvantage. But I have a thing where I don't technically roll ones. Do I roll again?
I'll allow one more roll.
Okay. 15.
What is your passive, Ren?
Perception?
Yeah.
I have a 10.
You don't see her do this, but suddenly you feel something tickling your ear.
I'm gonna assume because of the surprise, I'm just gonna double over and be like freaking out.
Yeah, I'm also going to start making rat noises.
You are a cruel, cruel child tonight.
I'm picturing like the Community episode where Donald Glover is just like afraid of mice, and like he jumps up, he's like, "Come up here! I'll beat all your asses. Have to come up here."
Oh my god.
He is just like swatting at his ear, trying to get whatever just touched him away from him.
Alright. Would anyone else like to look around the room?
I believe Talos said he was going to check the chest. I could have been wrong, though.
Alright.
Everyone's tried to leave the room, right? Like invisible or otherwise.
Huh?
I've been standing in the doorframe so that no one can like come in or out without me like feeling it. No one.
Nobody has entered or left.
Okay.
Alright, Talos, you go to check the chest.
Yes.
Let me see. You open up the chest and you find some coin and some gems. So you find 180 silver pieces, 130 gold pieces, and a silk pouch containing 5 carnelians that are worth 10 GP each. Two paradots worth 15 GP each. And a pearl worth 100 gold pieces. But nothing else is in this chest.
He's kind of like, rummages through and gets, looks through all stuff. I found more money. And he holds up the pearl. Ooh. It's a big pearl. He knows nothing about gems or anything, but like that's probably worth more money.
I want everyone who's in the room to make a perception check with advantage.
With advantage, okay.
Mm-hmm.
10.
18.
Dirty 20.
16.
And all right, you guys all passed. You notice that the wall next to the desk is a little off, as it appears that a secret entrance was already open before you guys entered.
Push.
Secret tunnel.
He really likes his secret tunnels, doesn't he?
Secret tunnel.
It's a secret.
Just for the sake of my sanity, can I still feel the squirming rat? on my-
Yes.
Okay, just checking. He's still there.
Yep.
Okay. I'll
Um,
start heading down the tunnel.
While they do that, Ren's gonna look at Droop and be like, "Did you know about the tunnel?
Droop knows all the tunnels.
Is this one safe?"
Yes.
Cool.
All right, Anodyne, you are still in the laboratory.
Yeah, so, do I see people starting to disappear in this little room?
If they follow after Tahirih, yes.
If I see that happening, I will sidle over and shut the door so that there's no way that anyone can, like, sneak out.
Okay.
And then actually, I'm going to you know what? I'm just gonna follow them.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna burn the laboratory to the ground, but that's fine.
I have actually. There's one thing I'm going to do. I want to stealth this, but seeing as I have the familiar, I'm going to take the rat sock off of my waist, tie a knot at the top of the sock, and then just leave it in the hall.
Okay. Alright, so you're gonna stealth up the stairs?
Yes.
Roll me stealth.
Not great. 13.
You think you're being quiet enough as you head up the stairs. Is anyone following in after Tahirih?
I will.
I need everyone who walks in to make a dex check, because y'all don't know that she's put the sock with the rat on the ground.
Okay. Dex, I'm good with. Don't screw me.
Fair point. Fair point. We might lose a familiar after all.
15.
Alright, 15, you're able to not step on the rat.
21.
You're able to not step on the rat. What? I
Mike.
can't hear you.
Muted.
19.
You're able to not step on the rat.
I'm supposed to be bad.
Anodyne?
Oh, before that, I'm going to shut the door to the bedroom.
Okay.
But I've sort of been keeping my eye on the door to the room. Has anyone tried to escape from it, or?
There's nobody in these rooms.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to shut the bedroom door, and then I'm going to be like, "Oh, secret passage, cool," and slowly sort of like follow them.
Make me a dex check still.
Do I?
You have no idea that the rat's on the ground.
Do I hear? Do I hear it though? I mean,
You have no idea that the rat's on the ground.
19. Let's see here.
You're able to not step on the rat. My God, you guys have not killed the fucking rat.
I have been trying to kill the rat.
Dex save of 21.
This is a dex check, not a dex save.
Oh, then yeah, still same.
Okay.
But I don't hear it. I just walk right past it.
You hear it just before you step on it, and you're able to not step on it.
Oh, well, so if I notice it, then I will pick it up.
It is bundled up in a tied-off sock, and is trying to scratch its way out, and is squeaking loudly.
Okay, I am going to cast Animal Friendship.
Wait, it's a familiar. I don't think that would count.
I think with it being a familiar, it would be an automatic fail.
Yeah.
Because the familiar is loyal only to its wizard.
Okay. That is your call. I will respect that. But I'm still gonna...
You're still gonna carry the traitor rat.
Yeah.
That is squeaking loudly.
Mm-hmm.
And will impose disadvantage on everyone trying to stealth.
I mean, I have armor on anyway, so I already have disadvantage to stealth, so it's not going to make me...
But you're going to impose disadvantage on your entire party.
Yeah, I'm still going to do it.
Okay.
But I'm also still, like, behind everybody, like, because I'm
The rat is squeaking loudly.
Yeah, we're in a confined space.
Yeah, it'll echo through the hall.
I'm still taking it.
The nature cleric. Can't leave behind a rat in a sock.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys all make your way up the stairway, and you find another secret door. Because I figured you would find it. It's also open slightly ajar. Tahirih, as you push through, it opens up into that storage room you guys were in earlier.
Well, this is awkward.
I look for more beaver pelts.
There are no more beaver pelts.
Wait. We were here.
That's a good secret door.
No. We were here before. We didn't see anyone run through here.
Ren, roll me an intelligence check.
He may be dumb, but he's not that dumb. Okay, he might be actually that dumb. He rolled a 6.
Unfortunately, it's not enough. I made the DC a 10.
You know something's up.
Nobody has... You know something is up, but you can't put your finger on it. Because you know damn well you saw nobody running out of the storage room earlier. However, the fucking secret door downstairs was open. And it looked like shit was gathered in the room rather quickly.
Ren's gonna slowly look at Ace and be like, "Why didn't you notice this?"
Maybe he escaped while we were gambling. And
I'm going to start opening barrels and looking in them because in my mind, he's in a barrel.
Goblin that
He is not going to be in the barrels.
I know that, but Tahirih doesn't.
Tahirih, you're just met with disappointment as you open barrels. Droop is just kind of looking at you all nervously.
Droop, if you judge me, I will put you in a barrel.
Oh, you're
Droop doesn't judge.
Hi, Droop. Nice to meet you. And Anodyne will put out a hand.
He'll just grab your finger and shake it.
So, this wizard, do you know what spells they are familiar with?
Droop doesn't know the wizard.
Oh, okay.
I think he doesn't.
Wizard. Once Droop proves his worth, then he meets the wizard. What he's waited for since
Birth.
minutes ago.
You'll be with the wizard.
Oh God.
That moment Tahirih should have been a bard.
Are you sure that Tahirih isn't a bard? Because Tahiri's not a cleric.
Yes, I am. Where are you getting your information?
I don't know. That was Brian speaking. That wasn't Anodyne.
Ren had a thought. It's not a smart thought, but with tonight, this is proving to be like his hit or miss.
Ren is just exuberating huge himbo energy tonight.
Yeah, he is. It bothers me. Slowly, he's gonna turn from
Himbo energy since he's a twink.
goes from Ace to the two clerics. You two have gods.
Yes, that is technically true.
My God's his is weird.
I mean, he's a bit of a voyeur, but you know, whatever.
No.
Any
I'm gonna-
idea how they could help with this?
I'm gonna put the rat in my backpack while we're talking.
Alright, its squeaking is now muffled.
Okay.
So you
You
guys
rat.
no longer.
Did I notice the rat go in the bag?
I would assume that you saw him stick the squeaking sock into his bag, yeah.
His entire demeanor changes to squint accusingly at the rat, him, and be like, "You brought the rat."
It's a creature,
It's a traitor and a scoundrel.
but it was when
It
you already.
sold us out.
That's. I mean, I'm still taking it. I'll take responsibility. It's fine. What were you saying about gods?
I will say it's not a traitor because it's still working for his boss.
It's a traitor to you who tried to make friends with it.
That was my choice. He never agreed.
So Sylvanas is my god. Or
Can
you know,
they help
what-
us here?
I can try. Let me say a prayer.
Red knows shit about gods, so he's just like, at this point, grasping at straws.
Wait a second. I
I
have
can make a really loud bell.
this scroll of augury we could use.
I just noticed the child in the camera. I was like, what the?
I can hurt you with my words.
While he's in his backpack, he's gonna look at the scroll and be like, I can use this.
I can give you a really cool helmet.
You'll have to teach me that one. I'm not familiar with that.
You don't know
particular-
charm person?
No, the hat one.
A charm person.
That's unlike any charm person I've ever seen.
Charm person. I look at him and he's charmed and he hits his friends. Duh.
So I'm gonna use the scroll to cast augury.
Alright. The spell does require components, I think.
If it's on a scroll, don't those components get exhausted to put it on the scroll, or how do you do scrolls in this game?
I don't know. Hold on. Usually a scroll is just getting to use the spell if you don't already know it or don't have it memorized. But if it requires components, I think it would still need the components.
So
Let's see. Hold on. Spell scroll bell is the words of a single spell written in Mystic Cipher. If the spell is on your class's spell list, you can use the action to read the scroll and cast the spell without providing any of the spell's components. Otherwise, the scroll is unintelligible. Is augury a spell that a cleric can learn?
It is a second level divination spell.
Is it a spell that a cleric can learn, though?
Yeah, I think it's on my things of what I can prepare in a day.
Let me
Yep.
check and see.
Okay.
Are you able to cast second level spells already?
Yep.
All right, then yeah, you'll be able to cast it without needing the components.
Yay! Okay. And then I'm gonna look at Ren. Like, what do we want to ask?
Where'd the dude go?
Where's Sir Metal Butt?
I think I can ask a yes or no question.
I'm reading through it real quick.
If it's a yes or no.
By casting gem and laid sticks, rolling dragon bones, laying out ornate cards, or employing some other divining tool, you receive an omen from an otherworldly entity about the results of a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes. DM chooses one of the following possible omens. Spell does not take into account any possible circumstances that might change the outcome, such as the casting of additional spells or the loss or gain of a companion.
Alright, well, I got dice. Will dice help with that?
Well, since it's a spell that Anodyne could cast as a cleric, he does not need components.
Oh, okay. Okay, if it has to be something like that.
It'll just burn up the scroll.
Oh, okay.
But if he had had the spell paired without the scroll, he would need components.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's a GP cost as well. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The components have to be worth a certain amount of gold pieces.
It's essentially like throwing bones or throwing sticks or runes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I think the question should be, and I'm not actually saying it right now while I'm casting the spell, but I think it should be, will we find the wizard we're looking for in the building?
Bloop.
Did you say bloop?
I said droop.
Oh, wait, that's a good point. Drew.
Give me just a moment.
Do you think that's a good question, Ren? Ace? Talos? Thoughts? I'm about to cast it.
Yes, I think it's good. Tahirih, do you think it's a good question?
She's currently glaring down Droop.
Alright, so you're asking if you could possibly catch the wizard?
Yes.
I'm asking, will we find the wizard that we're looking for in the building that we're in the next 30 minutes, I guess?
You hear the voice of the Lorax speak the word wheel, which you know is a good result omen.
Okay.
I speak for the trees.
So the scroll, I'm assuming.
It shrivels up and burns as you cast the spell, and you hear the voice of the Lorax giving you positive results.
Yeah.
To answer your question.
This scroll says yes or yay or wheel or
Droop.
wheel of fortune. So let's keep looking for the wizard.
You've seen the Carpenter's family, yes? Where?
Hold on. I gotta look myself.
Drew pulls out a map of the place saying, hideout.
16.
Droop will glance around quickly and actually look at the northeast kind of little corner of this storage room that you see kind of dips in but leads to a dead end, and he will point to that corner.
Is there a secret door?
Yes.
Where?
He points to the corner.
Ren's gonna walk past the interrogation, I guess you can call it, and look for a thing.
Roll me a perception check with advantage.
Be good to me this time, please. I don't look this stupid. Thank you. A 20.
You are able to find one of the secret doors, and it swings open into a small hallway.
Hey guys, look. A hall.
Hey, Drew. You're a good friend. Let's go.
Ren's gonna give him another ration.
And he eats it.
Oh, you were hungry?
Droop hungry.
I think I stashed some of my breakfast in the bag. I vaguely remember that.
Yeah, we had donuts and all that stuff.
I'm gonna pull out some pancakes.
Are you gonna save it on a Martha Stewart living plate collection?
Like acquires random shit.
I'm
He
just imagining
starts munching on the pancakes.
like a mansion inside your bag of holding.
So I'm checking time. We got 5 minutes till 11 o'clock, and that's usually our cutoff time.
I like it.
Alright.
Yeah, I can play as late as you guys want, but also I respect people who go to bed. Yeah.
I usually just do my cutoff at 11 o'clock my time so that these streams don't go on forever.
Yeah.
Only reason it won't be a 3-hour stream tonight is because we had to wait 30 minutes for Nate.
Yeah, that's fine.
But you guys have 5 minutes to continue doing stuff if you want. You guys have just found a secret passageway.
If we're gonna go down it, I do plan to go down stealthily.
Alright, roll me stealth check.
I will do that as well.
Alright, anybody who wants to roll stealth, roll me stealth.
I'm gonna stay at the top of the stairs or the bottom, respectively, whichever direction I go.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna wait until someone comes back up to grab me, and I'll let them know that before they sneak down.
I keep rolling.
No, where you guys are right now, you are all in this room.
Right.
Heading in this direction.
Okay.
Okay.
I rolled another dirty.
Okay, yeah, you're stealthed.
Yay.
23.
You're
22.
stealthed. You're stealthed.
I know jack shit, but I know how to be quiet, apparently.
I'm just like hanging out with Drew.
You're gonna hang out with Droop in the storage area?
Yeah, until
Okay.
because I want them to scout first, and then because I,
Mhm.
stuff.
Three. Clank, clank, clank,
Clank, clank, clank, clank, clank.
I have disadvantage. I rolled a 3 and a 5.
Mhm.
I can't be stealthy. All of me clank.
Yeah, it clank, 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 clank as you enter this hallway. Alright, the 4 of you enter the hall, and right across from the secret door entrance, you see another doorway. And then 15 feet down to the right, you see another doorway as well. 2 doors. One across from you, one 15 feet to the right.
I just look at Droop.
No, Droop's with Anodyne.
Oh.
Yeah, Droop's behind you guys, back in the storage room with Anodyne.
I'm really tempted to go up the stairs and go,
There's no
Nope.
stairs here.
well, I meant back the hall. And be like, Droop. But no.
There's... Okay. Yeah. Hmm?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
Okay.
I was tempted to go and yell at him, but I'm not going to. I'll be nice.
Yeah, if you yell at him, you'll lose your stealth.
Well, but yeah, I'm not going to. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna. There's one on the left and one on the right.
There's one right in front of you and one 15 feet to the right.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the one in front of me and put my ear to it.
You do not hear anything.
I'm going to sneak down the hall to the other one and put my ear against that one.
You do not hear anything from that one either.
Looking at both doors, Ren's gonna look at Tahirih and be like, Tahirih, pick a number 1 through 10. Huh?
7.
Ren's gonna just walk to the door in front of us and go to turn it.
The one that's like right across from the secret entrance.
Yes.
This door appears to be locked.
Well, that's intriguing. Slowly looks over to Ace and Tahirih. Don't one of you have a lockpick? You want to try picking the door?
You want to go and pick the lock?
Yep.
Roll me a dex check. Sleight of hand.
Fuck is going on tonight? 19.
Yeah, you're able to easily pop the lock on this door.
I'm gonna like lean against the door. I mean the wall, like so I can open it front against the wall and like look at everyone else. And be like, do you want to not get in the way? And here's just gonna walk in anyway.
All right.
I just opened the door.
All right. This is where we're going to end the session tonight. I'm going to read you this last shot. And I know one of you is going to have wide eyes at this. Racks of weapons line the walls of this chamber, including spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts. A dozen dirty red cloaks hang from the hooks by the door. This is the armory. And within, there are 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows, and 8 quivers holding 20 crossbow bolts each.
Talos, no.
And that is where we're ending the session tonight.
I just want to say one thing. Tahirih takes one look at the room and goes, boring, and walks to the other door.
I'm not gonna lie, the way one of you's gonna have wide eyes, I'm like, we're gonna find the family dead, aren't we?
I mean, if we were going to, this would be the room to find them in. Like, oh, look, the room full of sharp weapons, and there's children in here. Why?
Moral of the campaign: don't let kids in the armory. Do-da, do-da.
Duda. Alright, that is it for session 7 tonight. Thank you guys for playing with me. Grogu had fun watching.
Great.
Oh, he's a pleasure.
Grogu, yes, DM.
I'm just gonna say this now because we don't need to roleplay it. I divided the gold from the bar, and if everyone wants to add their stuff to their inventory, it's 3 gold each, 7 electrum each, 11 silver each, and 15 copper pieces each. And I'm going to give the extra electrum, because it didn't divide evenly, to the goblin.
Okay.
Just
Aw,
hanging out. So,
how nice.
So Drip has a little bit of cash on him now.
yay! 5 silver pieces worth.
Yep.
Or something.
You can go to a casino and play blackjack. Or get a hooker.
Yeah.
You know what?
Blackjack and hookers.
You know what? Screw the casino. He's gonna make his own.
Get your own.
Goblin Hooker Palace. I'll make my own kingdom of goblins.
Let us also not forget, Anodyne has taken an enemy rat hostage.
Yeah.
My brain betrays me because it automatically created images of goblin burlesque.
Yeah, given that I am part
I
of the
don't
World
like
of
where this is
Warcraft-
going.
I don't like where this is going. John Tron sound.
Given that I am part of the World of Warcraft community and the kind of goblins they have there, I will tell you images of this exist. An animated video. It's
And
not
on
as
that
bad
note,
as
good
it's
night,
like-
everybody.
It's like one of those things just kind of go, why though?
Roll 30, whatever.
Rule 34.
Yeah, that would be why.
That's me and my son.
my son. All right, we're gonna head out for the night. Thank you to the one person who was watching us. I think it was just Kitsune.
Oh no, I don't have it open this time.
Who the fuck has it
That would be
open?
me.
Ah,
The one person watching tonight, AJ,
you're the real MVP, man.
the real MVP. All
Yep.
right, we will be back next Sunday for episode 8. Don't forget, tomorrow is Secrets of Pandora session. I can't remember, but we will be live streaming that tomorrow. Wednesday is the first session of Star Wars, and then episode 46 of GKC is this Friday, and hopefully me and Sarah actually roleplay some feelings.
Well, seeing as
We're
2
either gonna have an emotional talk, or as usual, Sierra's gonna get hurt.
well, seeing as 2 members of
Why
the
not
party are here
both?
too. Look, Zinc and
Okay,
Devotion
let's
finally
go.
just took a nap.
Sierra sometimes just Sierra exists. Take 1d6 emotional damage.
Darren disappears. Sierra takes 2d6 of emotional damage.
Talos loses 1 javelin from his inventory for that.
Okay, but that was fair.
You now have 9 javelins.
Oh no, he's in a room full of how many? He can't ever replace one.
Hey, I didn't hear any javelin.
No, he's not gonna hoard the weapons.